You're watching NappyCast by Jason Nappy Weather. Heat and humidity today. Let's get right into the temperatures and find out when that heat is going to break coming up in the forecast in just a few minutes. But overnight lows in the upper 70s, low 80s. This is a classic East Coast heat wave. You've got a ridge of high pressure right over Jacksonville right now, pumping in heat and humidity from the south, okay? Cold front is pretty far up to the north, not quite here just yet, but it is on the way later today. The heat starts to go down from north to south tomorrow and especially Thursday as we get into Maine especially. It will take a lot more time in the mid-Atlantic, but here it is on the surface analysis. You've got your cold front. That's going to bring the relief. There it is, eastern Canada, Great Lakes. Here is your big ridge of high pressure pumping in that heat and that humidity, especially the coastline today. Along the coastline, where the ocean is right next door, obviously, even there, without a sea breeze today, it is going to be a run for 100 without the humidity. That's how hot it's going to be before the cold front does arrive, okay? Some places right along the immediate coastline will be a little bit cooler, or I should say really not as hot. Here is the front coming down to the mid-Atlantic. Notice here, it takes a couple of days before it gets down to New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Okay, so we're not done with the heat today and really not tomorrow. It's going to be northern Maine. We'll see the cooler air to come in first. It will take some time for everyone else to get into that. But there is the ridge. Big old ridge. You see the heights rising. As these heights continue to rise, when this trough digs, pretty wild weather around Tahoe yesterday, snow out towards the Cascades, right? But here's your big ridge amping up. It's got to get stronger because the atmosphere tries to balance itself. When that trough digs out west, you get that ridge to really build across the east right now. That's why you've got the heat. But there will be some relief back to our cold front from the lowering of heights from this trough over the Maritimes, okay? So Thursday, it'll take some time for that cold front to come down from the north and cool things off. Until then, it will be hot. And look at all of these records forecasted today. Okay, everywhere you see a circle is a forecast record high. So from Bangor, Maine, all the way back to western New York, Ohio, almost the entire state of Ohio, and all the way down to Georgia, Carolina, is where record highs are forecasted. And especially along the I-95 corridor, on those heat islands like Philadelphia. We'll see about Central Park, Boston easily, Connecticut, Hartford, Rhode Island. Everyone's getting in on it today. This is peak heating today. And then tomorrow it will be more like the mid-Atlantic, as this front you see here with the severe weather outlook begins to sag south today. So with this front interacting with that heat, there's going to be enough lift in the atmosphere to spark showers and thunderstorms. This will not be a major event. This is a level 1 out of 5. That is the lowest threat level for severe weather, but mostly a wind threat later on this afternoon as those thunderstorms come down from the north. And there they are on the European model, showing a few showers and thunderstorms, not a widespread severe weather outbreak. This will not be tornadic, a few gusty winds. Watch out for that. And then once again on Friday and Saturday, here comes rain northeast for are we up to 16 times in a row now? 16 weekends in a row? It really is remarkable, this stretch. But rain is coming back into the forecast this weekend, especially later Friday into Saturday is when I am tracking that. Let's go ahead and take a look at things now in more detail for my loyal followers in Maine. Go ahead and show you the forecast where it's full sun in Bangor, Lewiston, Auburn, Portland, Eastport, and also there is a little bit of particle pollution going on in the atmosphere. So watch out today, obviously with the heat and humidity, sensitive groups, limit time outdoors, okay? If you don't have air conditioning, go to a cooling center, a record heat and humidity. Cold front is going to spark a few thunderstorms, not widespread. And then the rain this weekend, again, I got to talk about it. It's in the forecast. It is coming. And it's not an all-day washout, but there's definitely some rain. And Saturday will be the wetter of the 2 weekend days. Sunday is a day where I expect the shower activity, mostly mountains and a few inland As you see here for the forecast I just made, 88 mountains where it's not going to be as hot, but it will still be very humid. Up in the county today, that's where you'll see the cold front come down first, but that's not going to be later on till tonight, tomorrow, okay, where you see that cooler air. Even up in the county, it'll take some time. But then we clear out for Wednesday, Thursday, and then here comes the rain late Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the mountains. We're back on humidity next week, although ending June and July with a little humidity. Nothing like we're going to see today and tonight. Okay, 99, making a run for 100. That's without the humidity inland today in Maine. 91 Wednesday, 77. So it's not until Thursday that we really see things cool down. Humidity will drop Wednesday from north to south, but it's going to take time. So a very uncomfortable sleeping night tonight. 75 for the low, and it'll be very muggy. And then we cool down for the weekend with the rain on Saturday. A few showers left over Sunday. Don't cancel plans. Move them to Sunday if you need to do things outside. Okay. And then next week, some heat, some humidity. I mean, it is July after all, so you'd expect that. So we go from 97 for the coastline. That's right, 97 at the coast today, especially the southern coast. Down east is not going to be 97 today. The southern coast will be 97, okay? That's where the heat advisory is up. Extreme heat warnings inland, 86, 70. But really, the overnight lows are going to break just as many records as the daytime highs. That's how hot it's going to be. 60s, though, we're going back the other way towards spring as we're in summer with 60s for highs and rain on Saturday. And then humidity comes back next week, although it's not going to be nearly as high as it is right now. So watch out for, take care of your pets, the elderly, children, and make sure, please, reminder, check the back seat before you get out of the car. Make sure your pets are not there. Make sure your kids are not there. Get everyone out of the car if you have to run an errand today, and be safe.